Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Hello and welcome back to Architects of Fate. Tonight we will be continuing our adventure through Tomb of Annihilation, an adventure module for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We are joined by Jeff, playing Kenneth Noisewater, the halfling monk/fighter/rogue.
Hello, that's me.
We have Felix as Scraaaahhhd, the human barbarian.
I think I'm going to be awake for part of this episode.
We have Keyblader as the Cure, the goblin artificer.
Hello, everyone.
We have Not Too Shabby playing Yeager Bruise, the human ranger/wizard. And to mitigate the will of the fates, aka all of you, I am DM Dave. No, not that one. And to get us back up to speed on last session's misadventures, we have another edition of Letters to Lenny.
Dear Lenny, 5 is a funny number. It's the number of fingers on most humanoid hands, the number of seasons in Latveria, where you live now, and also the number of levels traversed that we've traversed in this dungeon to get to where we are. Apparently it was not easy, even though I'm relying on some people to tell me. Right now, the Cure is sleeping. I just woke up, but he seems to be having fits about too much math and feats. I'll remind me not to talk to him about GURPS. He may break into the sweats. But also he talks about dying for some reason. He looks alive enough to me, so that should be good. And also, I seem to remember that we woke up in a sticky floor room, and we were attacked by pseudopods and gnashy teeth until we came down here. I don't know what happened up there, but I do know that we probably lost some treasure before we came here. Either way, I think the end is coming near, and I feel like I might just be woken up from a night's sleep where I'm dreaming this to you. Please take care, Scraaaahhhd.
And as Scraaaahhhd tucks this missive into one of his seemingly endless supply of vials and deposits it in a little rivulet of water that takes it away, the rest of you are taking a look around at your surroundings, which I will describe one more time. A pungent stench of rotting vegetable matter fills this pentagonal room, the walls of which are covered with riveted sheets of iron. A wild garden full of sickly plants and rotting compost takes up most of the interior, and a narrow path hugs the walls between two exits. Jutting from the middle of the garden is a 6-foot-tall, rusty sprinkler with a constant sort of trickle, drip, drip, drip of water coming out of one of its little spigots. Nope. Yep. You all just crashed down into this room as the mimic floor above you closed over the only way upward and out. So the only way forward is forward and down. What is the plan from here?
I want to investigate the water coming out of this fountain.
Okay.
Go
ahead and make an investigation check for me.
14?
All right, with a 14, you sort of like you have to kind of like almost, or are you're just looking at sort of like the puddle on at the base of it?
I'm touching both.
All right, so at the base, it looks like the water is just sucked up almost hungrily by the plant matter below it. So you do have to go up. You sort of shimmy up the sprinkler to the top.
Yes. And
as you're watching, you watch these drips of water. It's like it almost looks like it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, like an oily, almost iridescent sheen. You're not sure what is up with that.
I taste it.
Okay.
What? I'm a doctor.
I've
got to figure stuff out, and the best way of figuring it out is by tasting it.
As you
where am I?
Sort of
over here.
Are you going? Are you going mounted to the?
Oh god, I'm not gonna throw the poor thing. I probably catch some in my hand and try and.
As you let sort of a drop fall into your hand, you feel this very strange sensation, and I'm gonna get you to make for me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. That 20? So 21?
Okay. So you get, it's almost like an out-of-body experience. For a moment, you are deep underwater.
Okay.
You are surrounded with this almost cloud of mucus that is coming from you, and you look up to the surface of the water. It's maybe 150 feet above you, where you can see just a couple pinpricks of light. At this moment, actually, yeah. So,
another save? Another save?
No other saves. You're good on the save. What is the cure's greatest desire?
To be the best doctor there is.
All right. So for a moment, everybody else in the room, I would say probably only Scraaaahhhd has a high enough passive perception for this.
I'm tripping hard over here.
Scraaaahhd, you see the cure put a hand up to the water, and a little pool of it drips into the palm of his hand. And then I'm gonna have you, Scraaaahhhd, make an insight check for me.
All right. My sheet is acting up. Give me a second. Could you roll that insight for me? Can you see my sheet?
I can.
Is
Wow,
that-
natural 20.
Hey.
Oh man, we're using them all up, Goliath man. Suck it.
You see
There we go.
the Cure's eyes. I mean, you're looking through a tunnel of masks, but still, you can just see barely his eyes like glaze over and almost turn gray. For just a moment, and then the Cure, you snap out of it. You're back in your body, and Scraaaahhhd, you see him sort of shake that off, whatever that was.
Oh, that was
Holy crap!
that was trippy.
There's psychedelics in the water, guys. Be careful.
I'm looking around for the person who looks most like they're in Gen X, and I'm gonna ask them to drink from this thing. Okay, that's it. Is there any lingering effects that I can see beyond that? Like he's
No, you see he sort of I assume shakes the water off, and no, you don't notice anything else, and you're pretty confident, I would say. I'm not trying to trick you. You are with a natural 20. You are sure that he's it was a fleeting moment that has passed now.
I don't know.
Sounds like a trick.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't believe him.
I also sensed a sudden dream of bribery. I'm slightly more sensitive to that after our last traveling companion, who came upon us suddenly from nowhere. But yeah, no, I'm glad he's okay. He's all healed up and everything.
No.
No.
Oh shit.
No, both the Cure and Scraaaahhhd, you're both hurting pretty bad.
Oh, I may have reset my points, anticipating a full night's sleep.
No, we have not yet rested.
Damn it. Okay, well, whatever it was on the, whatever it is in the,
You're at 20.
I'm at 20. No, I think I was pretty much out of rage too, so it's no big deal. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check for me. I am gonna have it be at disadvantage just because the plant growth here is so thick.
Would this be something I can assist with, or is it just he thought of it, he does it?
Yeah, I'll let you. So that'll just it ends up being the same thing. We're gonna take the first roll. Either way. Another natural 20, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, Yeager, you scan through the vegetation. You can see you don't find any sort of evidence really that anything has been through this area for a long time. Or at least as long as it takes these plants to regrow. As far as the stone itself, you don't see any tracks. I'll say as you're making your way around and you sort of peer sidelong through this exit, you can see a big sort of pool of this viscous gray slime coating a good portion of the room next to you. Nothing is tracked through it or anything. But but that's really all you can get. Is you can tell the plants here grow pretty quick, but no, you don't find any evidence of anything having come through here in quite a long time.
Can I touch it?
The cure, as you look at it, you see it has sort of the same almost sheen as the water does. That same oily sheen, more pronounced in this form, in this sort of non-diluted form.
So,
You don't want to do.
well, can I notice that? Is it reasonable for me to see that his eyes were the same color as? What a lovely shade
Yeah,
of gray.
also, yes.
Hey, your eyes turned that same color. I think you're full of slime now. Go talk to it. Maybe you're one of its people.
Can I attempt to talk to the slime?
Sure. What do you say?
If he heads toward it, I'm gonna shove him into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards it.
Traitor.
And hello, I am the cure. I am a doctor. Who are you? You gave me a bad trip earlier.
You don't hear any response. Scraaahhhhd, are you pushing him in?
If it responds to him in any way, like starts a conversation, and I don't hear the both sides, I'm ready to push him in.
Well, you hear the cure talk. You don't hear any response, but neither does the cure.
Okay.
Oh, can I do it in my head?
Say that again.
Can I do it in my head?
Did you do it or can you?
No, like the same response. If I heard something physically, like audibly, but can I do it mentally at the slime?
Yeah. So yeah, you think real hard at the slime. You know what? Go ahead and make
Ooh.
an what are we gonna call this? Let's just call this a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Okay. I'm not very good at that.
See if you can establish some sort of.
That's a 9.
Yeah, you sort of reach out, you try to really concentrate, and you don't feel any connection form.
It's silent, guys. I must have been too imposing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my hand back away from his back.
You did it. You scared him away.
Damn.
Yeager, would you give me an Arcana check? Okay, as you sort of examine this pool a little bit more thoroughly, you recognize it. Let's see, what is it? What does it tell me about this? You come on. You recognize this as aboleth slime. It looks. I mean, it's not without touching it.
I'll do it. It's what? What was that?
You should be careful.
Uh-oh.
Touch it. Touch it.
I touch it.
You touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw this time.
Okay.
With the non-diluted.
15.
Okay. You are fine. Mostly, you take 2 points of psychic damage. As it sort of it almost like or actually no, it sort of coalesces towards your hand where you touch it, and you feel like this psychic shock run through you, and you can feel it in this form. You can feel it trying to change you in some way.
Like a mental thing or a physical thing?
Like a physical. You feel it trying to do something to you.
I got ointments for that.
Wonder if my push is still on the table.
Don't touch it, guys. Ow.
You said to touch it?
Yeah.
I felt almost Heisenberged.
Say the cure's in there. Who would anybody else have gone in? Like Scraaaahhhd's got to be in there. Sorry, that's Yeager. Scraaaahhd's got to be in there. In prime pushing position.
Yeah, I'm in prime. Whoa.
With that, I would say like just at the entrance here. Oh, also I should have said as you pass through sort of the gap between these two rooms, you can see there is a gap in these between these rooms that you can see. You are in the it's too tight for any of you to squeeze through. But you can see if you sort of peer through, you're in a giant cavern that is filled with water up to basically where where the floor is where the water level is. And you would also see, I don't know why it's not showing it. Oh, it's because well, here, I'm just gonna delete this and we'll see what happens. Through that little gap, you can see here that there are a pair of boats tied up to a small dock. A set of stairs leading up to a door into this sort of circular little peninsula almost. It's like a tower. You can see that reaches all the way up to the ceiling. Other than that, yeah, you can just really see big rocky cavern filled about halfway with water, or filled up to the level of the floor with water. You can see, so similar. It's sort of a similar construction with the walls of riveted iron. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. All of you can make this perception check that you're going into this room.
Okay. Oops, that's persuasion. God damn it. 18.
Okay. Yeah, the cure. You're the only one who notices as you go in here. There's this faint sort of like. It's overpowered by the scent of rot from the other room for all of the rest of you, but the cure, you can smell distinctly this sort of like acidic, like burn your nose hairs kind of smell in here. It's faint. It's not coming from the slime. You can tell that much as well. The slime is like totally odorless.
Okay.
As you put when you put your hand in it, you could tell like it's nothingness other than the fact that it like repels you.
Can I sniff out the source of the odor?
Yeah. So as you're sniffing around,
I feel a little
Sniff.
self-conscious at this moment.
Sniff. Sniff.
there are on each of the walls here as you look up and around. The ceilings here are about 15 feet high.
Okay.
And on almost sort of the top 3 feet of the wall on each side is an intricate carving of a black dragon. And the cure, you trace it to you trace the scent. It's strongest along the walls, and you look up and it's strongest like beneath each of these carvings.
Is there a hole in this carving?
Yeah, as you peer your eyes very closely, you can see sort of a little not a pinprick. It's about like finger sized, a hole in the mouth of each of these dragons.
Guys, I think this place is trapped.
It took you 5 floors to figure that out?
This is more trapped than usual. Acid trap from the dragons.
As you notice that, you can see sort of the floor of this whole room is like pitted and pockmarked, as if a powerful acid has bathed it.
Is there anything else in this room besides the carving
Yeah,
and the
Maybe
slime?
No.
Yeah, I don't want to linger in this room then.
yeah, that's Black Dragon.
Oh, wait, guys. Kenneth, no!
No, that's Black Dragon semen right there, man. That's Black Dragon semen. Time to go.
I'm not dead.
Wait, where are you
yet.
going?
We're dead.
Kenneth, you can see as you get there that the whole sort of floor of that passageway before you is covered in the same slime.
I do see what appears to be a big red button up ahead, though.
Yes, you see in the center of the room beyond an iron lectern.
A lectern? Like a...
Like it.
I've heard the word before.
Sort of like a. I mean, it's
it's
sarcophagus
like a-
sized and shaped, but it's not a sarcophagus. It's got.
Is a lectern kind of like a stand that you would read like a Bible on or something, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it's like it's much wider than it's more. I would say it looks more like a desk, except it's just one sort of solid piece of.
Like an artist, not artist desk, but like an animator's desk kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like an altar.
Okay.
Yeah. It could be described as an altar as well.
Sure.
Okay. I would say from that distance, you can see in the center of the lectern is a gold lever with a star-shaped handle. And then on the wall behind it, there are some engravings. And then you can see there's in the very center, there's like 5 sort of separate sets of engravings. On the center engraving, there is a crystal that is glowing bright green. That's what you can see from this distance. You'll have to get closer to investigate any further.
Yeah, Kenneth's gonna wait. There's a lot of moving parts in there, and Kenneth's gonna wait for someone with a brain to the brainiac. This one.
Back to the plant chamber.
Wait, where's the?
I don't notice this. I'm too enamored with the carvings and trying to figure out where it's stored.
Where's the cure exact? Can you ping him?
I'm in here.
I know. Well,
The cure is that one wall head craned back, examining these.
Judging by our hit points, his hit points, and the fact that he somehow smells something through 7 layers of masks, I think he's had enough internet for today.
He is covered in mimic spittle and digestive.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna just kind of pick him up. Unless you want to resist or anything.
Wait, I'm not done looking.
Oh, I think so. Just
No.
come on, you can go to bed.
No.
You can go to bed. Here we go.
No. Wait, what's the athletics?
I mean, I'd like to kind of.
Your
but...
athletics or acrobatics versus Scraaaahhhhd's athletics.
Well, I rolled an athletics, so I got 17.
Oh God, this is gonna be bad.
Beat that, Scraaaahhhd!
It's Scraaaahhhd roll athletics.
No. No. Give me a minute. God damn it.
I barely beat him though. That's like the most insane roll.
Yeah.
If I didn't have the -1.
Yes.
Yeah. The cure like digs his fingernails into the ground as you drag him kicking and screaming back to the other room.
I want candy.
It'll be here. It'll be here when we wake up.
Yeah, you say that.
I say that. I do say that.
But I want it now.
Are there any orange halflings that are about to come through and sing a song of how stupid we are? Or half folk. Sorry, the token can't sue us now.
Efforts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, come on, buddy, we can. Why don't you come back and tell DM Dave what you saw? Maybe he can help you figure it out.
No, he seemed to have become pretty useless after that first time we saw him. He doesn't tell us his awareness about anything anymore.
Well, maybe he has some other ideas. He might know about things. I heard him talking about this thing called COVID. It sounded pretty horrible. Maybe he could use that on people.
And it really sucks that these are only 5-foot squares.
And also In-N-Out Burger. He mentioned something about In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah. Are they related? Does In-N-Out produce COVID?
Yeah. Well, that or a wet market. We're not sure which.
What is COVID?
I don't know. You got to ask him. It might have something to do with that black dragon.
Well, then I should stay here.
Yeah, we're still going.
Sounds.
Yeah, I would say by this point, Scrat, you've dragged the cure.
You have a hold of it.
I've watched way too many police stop videos at this point to feel like I can manhandle people. I really don't want to do that.
No,
All right.
it's for
All
fun.
Scraaahhhds are bastards.
I think we're pretty well removed.
Okay, I'm gonna relocate myself back to at least where the rest of the group is because I'd like to heal, and be as far away as wherever Kenneth is kicking this thing off from.
Come on, wait, there we go. Those can't go through walls.
Kenneth, are you venturing further into the?
Yeah, well, Kenneth was waiting for someone to come here and tell him what to do and stop him. But it seems that everyone just left him to his own devices, so he'll just keep wandering forward.
Start pushing buttons, man.
Okay.
He was hoping someone with reason was going to come and stop him, but
I like.
they all just left him.
Spider walk along the wall over the pool of aboleth slime. There's another big pool in one corner of this room, but as you get closer, I am going to. Oh hell, where is this thing?
I'm just seeing a stack of redeems that I just do not want to be near when this goes off.
Why is it not showing me? Oh, there it is. All right. Is it there? There. Okay. So I have to show this to everyone, but this is only for Kenneth. Nobody else look. Kenneth, this is what you see as you get to the.
Like a baby toy.
It is. It looks like a baby
God.
sensory. It's got clickies. It's got pushies. It's got spinnies.
Yeah,
So-
it does. Made out of plywood. Yeah.
You can see there's a blue and a red dial,
Oh God.
a blue and a red button, and then the gold lever, which the top, that sort of the handle where you would hold on to it is star-shaped.
Uh-huh.
It's currently in the up position. You can see there's these three rusty iron pipes jutting from the wall, just above the engravings. And then these are the engravings. You can see they're these sort of pentagonal.
Sure, right.
Arrangements. From here, you can see that each of them has a crystal underneath it. The one in the middle that is labeled 3, that's the only one that is currently lit.
Right. Understood. 3 is lit.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Okay. Okay.
You know what to do. Kill us all.
All right. Kenneth is using all one cylinder of his brains. It's churning.
Burning off alcohol, right?
Kevin hasn't had a drink in weeks. He's got the shakes. Let's see. 1, 3. Okay. So what happens if I turn the dials?
Which dial?
The blue dial.
Which
it's currently in the center. Is it?
Yeah.
Are these like settings, like 3 settings?
Yeah. So each of the dials has 3 sort of little
Notches.
There's left, center, and right.
Okay. We're gonna turn the left, the blue dial to the left setting.
All right. So you can feel some resistance as you do so. You turn the blue dial to the left. When you release it, it sort of snaps back to center.
Uh-huh.
And the green light under 3 winks out. The green light and the crystal under 2 glows to life with a green light.
Okay. I'm gonna do that again.
You go to the left. You turn it to the left. It snaps back to the center, and the crystal under 1 is lit up.
Okay. Okay. Red or blue button. One of these buttons is gonna have to lock this in. Red.
Hit the clicky.
There's also the
No.
rod. Grab the rod.
That's right.
Grab the shaft.
I'm gonna pull the shaft.
Yank the shaft.
Let's pull the rod. Pull the lever.
I have a feeling that you're about to spin us.
As you pull the gold lever from the up position down to down, and you feel it ka-chunk, lock into place. And then I'm looking for
I so want to believe there's a handout for every single permutation.
Somebody should have stopped Kenneth.
Nah. I'm waiting for that redemption to show up. That's what's gonna stop Kenneth. It'll be Kenneth, a one-man show.
Bold of you to assume that the redemption's coming after Kenneth.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. I'm gonna start stealing this stuff off of DM Dave.
All right. So you pull the gold lever. It chunks into place. Mm-hmm. There's a moment of silence, and then you hear sort of a gurgling sound from above you, like, and then this black Icarus substance begins to pour out of those three tubes above the carvings. It all sort of like surges out at once into one giant mass on the ground that immediately reforms itself.
I like Taco Bell.
Yeah. I went somewhere dirtier, but yeah, it's pretty much the same as Taco Bell.
Into this towering, awful looking creature. And as this substance pours out, you can feel your suit around you. I'm trying to find a good token for this. It's not good. We're just gonna have to use it. Oh, that's pathetic. Oh, pudding. Do I have a black pudding? I do have a black pudding. We're gonna use that.
Classic.
Classic.
Immediately form itself into this hulking mass, and you can feel the sort of symbiote that's become part of you shudder in response as it stands before you, and you hear it rumble on a frequency that not that you can't hear. You more sort of feel in your bones. Your skeleton rattles inside you as it says, "Oh, Venom, you were always the weakest of our kind. Such a loser. But you can join us and serve the Volibear before we..." And then it cricks its non-existent neck bones, giving you a chance to respond.
We are Venom. We refuse. It's time to Venom out.
And we're gonna roll for initiative.
God.
Everybody can roll for initiative, and just in case you get
I don't know
involved,
what the
let's see.
fuck's going on. Initiative.
We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not making it.
I'm 3 of these characters that I need to roll
Yes,
for.
you are. I think DM Dave should go and investigate. Who's with me?
Scraaaahhhd, what do you get?
Well, as soon as I figure out how to get to my character sheet again.
Oh, no worries. I can roll.
Well, I've got advantage, so I really don't want to lose that. Oh crap, 22?
22.
Have I actually got to make a decision in this game?
Wow.
Okay, now I'll just auto roll for the other 3. That's a 12, a 16, and a 15. Not as bad as it usually is. Scraaaahhhd, you are up first. I'm going to give you a chance to make either a perception roll or any kind of roll that you can sort of justify to me that you would notice something's going wrong.
Oh, that I would or would not notice?
That you would.
Oh man, I want to roll my investigation because it's a 0. No, I'm going to do this. Okay, normal roll. I'm going with basic perception.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think I have a 26. I probably feel a disturbance in the force somewhere.
Yeah, it's something sort of almost imperceptible.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just the fact that you know, like, Kenneth would take any opportunity to lie down or try and figure out some way to turn this rotting vegetation into a potable beverage.
Yeah, into a delightful liqueur.
And he has not come back after you've brought the cure in here.
And I do have that getting the band together instinct because the cure's here. And I look around, I do not see Kenneth. Has anybody seen Kenneth? I look at my hit points. I look at my character sheet. I go, I'll go with you. Not enough death saves in this game.
Oh no, Scraaaahhhd, you want to go back in the acid room?
Oh no, I don't want to go to the acid room. I want to go into the Kenneth room.
Scraaaahhhd and Yeager, you're one after the other, so you can take your turns at the same time here. You can both.
I look at my hit points again and go, yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna say, hey, but the cure can go with you. You want to go, right?
Finally! Yeah, and so I put my backpack back. I'm like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, Shrek's fine.
I'll bet Cackerel needs to go. Yeah,
Cackerel is already asleep in a corner.
Oh.
Cackerel has like a sleep mask over his eyes.
Okay. I like
curls of smoke as he snores.
Yeah, I help set up the camp.
Zero yips by your feet. Affirmatively.
Okay.
So Shrek is going to be a little bit behind you. Just because of initiative.
Oh wait, is there a way I can give Shrek a secret word?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
yeah, as Yeager heads off,
Well,
Shrek is still sort of shrugging on his.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the hint that let me get a 22 initiative. Can I swap his initiative out?
Yeah, I'll let that happen. All right.
I mean, for this, because of the way that it's kind of working out, but
that's great.
Like, yeah, keep up with the guy, okay? And remember, there is this secret chord that you can play, and it will please somebody.
Shrek tips his non-existent hat at you, and then will follow right behind.
My lady.
Yeager.
The lady.
Yeah. Shrek will follow right behind you. So yeah, you got to the space right in front of Shrek. I would say from there, yeah, you can't quite see what's happening. As Kenneth, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
No balls.
Okay. $16.
Would you like to add anything to that?
Ish.
No, you don't have to take extra mushrooms. That's how they
You
get.
don't
That's
have
how
to.
they get you.
I just wanted to.
That's the upsell.
If you
I don't
flush
think I
it,
have
how they
anything
get
to
you.
add to it.
Like your inspiration.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'll add my inspiration.
shit, sorry.
I've never used it before.
What?
Was that a D8?
A D12.
D12.
Oh, okay.
28.
Fuck.
You, this creature, like almost instantly. It's not like it moves. It's not like it takes steps to be directly in front of you. It just sort of like and is directly in front of you. It puts
Actually, I'd like to use my reaction as he moves into place and brace and make a melee attack.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a crit.
Oh, baby.
What?
Wow.
All right, critical
Oh
hits.
man.
Ripper is piercing damage.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage real quick. Wow, this is like
Do I roll crit damage or just roll regular damage?
just regular damage. It's going to be tripled.
11.
So that is 33 points of damage. And the creature fails on its Constitution saving throw, which means it will have disadvantage on attacks for the next 4 rounds. As the creature reaches out and sort of extrudes this, it's sort of separating itself out almost into a man of humanoid form. It sort of rips an arm off of either side that you can see it's getting ready to strike you with. But before it does that, there's this the center of it almost opens up and begins trying to reach out. You can see it's reaching for your temples. It's reaching for your head. And then you thinking quickly, take this second to jam Ripper right into the center of it. And the whole thing recoils backwards in on itself. You foil that first attack, which is going to give it disadvantage on its 2 follow-up attacks. It growls at you. Weakling, fool, resist no longer. So that is a 14 and a 17 to hit, which neither one of those is going to do it. These 2, like, quick as whips, these 2 extrusions of the creature try to slam at you, and you deftly dodge underneath both of them. I don't think Kaggerl is not going to participate. DM Dave is staying back. So we're gonna go back up to the top of the order with Yeager and oh no, Kenneth, you have a turn.
I do get a turn.
So you're up, Kenneth.
Okay. In that case,
The creature before you is snarling with pure frustration.
let's make it even more frustrated and begin to poke it much more times with the Ripper. Poke.
That's gonna hit.
Nine.
9 damage. Sneak.
Oh
no.
I don't think it triggers here.
28 also hits. Yeah, you're right. Another 12.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna expend. I'm gonna start expending key points to make these stunning strikes.
Okay, so he's gotta make. It's gotta make what? Constitution saves.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
You're messing him up.
What's the save I gotta hit?
14.
All right, first one is a 16 on the die. That's a save.
Okay. And then I'll try it for the second one as well.
Second one is an 11 plus 5.
Damn.
So I make them both.
Okay.
Or he.
Well,
It.
in that case, I'll expend another third key point for the round, and flurry of blows.
All right. 28 will hit.
Okay.
$11. And this you get to add your life
yeah.
stealing.
So this gets a D6 for life steal. 1.
1. Hey, every bit counts. So you're up to
Yep.
66.
And one more attack.
13 will not hit.
Yeah, okay.
But you tear away huge chunks of this creature. It is hissing, and you see like you lop off one of its pseudopods, and it extrudes another one in its place. You see the bit that you extruded sort of squealing in this ultrasonic pitch, rides off into this puddle of slime in the corner where it is quickly like consumed or obliterated almost. All you can see out of the corner of your eye is it crawls in there 1 second, and the next second it isn't anymore. Anything else?
I
Got it.
don't think so.
All right. So now we are back up to Shrek and Yeager. Yeah, Yeager, I'm going to have you go first. Shrek's following your lead. I would say from here, you can hear something. You can hear combat.
The sound of human flesh slapping against wet ooze.
Yeah. There is
Someone's
this
making mac and
huge
cheese.
puddle about 15 feet of the corridor in front of you is covered with this. Oh, Yeager's muted, says Mr. Gillespie.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Thanks.
Oh, Obia sounds like a son of a bitch.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue
The floor in front of you is covered in this gray slime that you've seen hurt.
Yeah, so
the cure. The abolethum.
Yeah,
You know
my tomb spirit allows me to spider walk like Kenneth. So I will just kind of go up the wall and kind of get to the point here, at least where I'm can see in the room.
Yep. Yeah, you can see Kenneth in combat with a massive creature that seems to be made out of the same black substance that is coating Kenneth.
Okay. Then I think what I would do at that point is cast my bonus action for Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And then use my blowgun to fire at this thing.
All right. So Hail of Thorns will be if you hit. So go ahead and make your
24.
24 will hit. Ooh, almost up. D20. So 5 points of damage from the blowgun.
Thorns is level. Let's see, level 1.
Oh no! What the?
Kenneth is also going to have to make this
I
dex
trust
save.
that he's dexterous enough to do it.
He is quite dexterous. So Kenneth, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
The creature fails. Kenneth, you save. You only take, what is that? 4 points of damage. As Yeager, you shoot out one dart from your blowgun, and it quickly becomes a dozen, 2 dozen, that all like pepper the body of this creature. They all pass right through it. You can see like little tiny minuscule holes in what you would call the torso of this creature that immediately close back over, but you can tell you've taken some of it away as your many darts land on the
also
far
send my
side.
swarm with it as well.
All right. So another. Do you want to do the damage, or do you want to move it? All right. Another 6 points of damage.
And I think that's pretty much it for me.
All right, Shrek. Let's see. Shrek is going to have to make an athletics check to leap. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Damn! I don't know today.
Shrek comes thundering into the room behind you, leaps. Oh, I'm stretching Shrek. Shrek got wide.
He's been eating a lot.
Wide boy.
Shrek is a wide boy. He's a wide boy.
Somehow, like, threads the needle, like, it shoves past you, Yeager, and lands, like, I mean, you're still clung to the wall, I assume, shooting your blow dart out. Shrek, like, shoulders past you, steps over Kenneth, and unsheathes his new sword. Oh wait, no. What he does is, as he's running past, he leaps over this pool of goop. Halfway over, he unsheathes his new sword that glows blue, and he disappears out of thin air, landing on and appears directly behind the creature.
They say you shall die, right?
And then he's going to use the judgment cut. Oh, is that going to hit? Oh, that does it? I think it barely hits because he's got a. I rolled an 8 plus 9, and it's got a 16.
He's got advantage too, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right. He has advantage. That was a 4. So. So we're gonna go with, but he is going to deal 22 points of damage to this creature. Like almost stopping time for a moment as he scythes through this creature in a dozen different places. However, the creature is still alive. And it is focused on you, Kenneth. I'm gonna have you make one more wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
As sort of it. I mean, it's almost like the center of this creature opens up.
I got another nat 20.
Damn.
22.
What is going on tonight?
And
We've sucked it all up from Mike tonight.
it reaches. It's not just one pseudopod out of the center. It's almost like the entirety of the creature opens up, and you can see this like a pure white, like what must be the nervous system of this creature and the heart, and it tries to engulf you. And you simply steel yourself against it with maybe with the help of venom. The suit encases you once again and repels this attack against you. It seething tries to lash out at you once and at Shrek once. With disadvantage, the first one was a 2, the second one was a 1.
Wow.
I'm gonna choose They've Gone Haywire. You lose control of your legs, which run in a random direction at full speed for 1d4 rounds. The creature before you, like you can feel it thrumming with rage and frustration. It almost like disintegrates in front of you. It's like part of it runs in one direction, squirming in fear. Another in all directions until there's just this little like shell of the creature that first attacked you before you, and you are up, Kenneth.
Well, actually, once it's settled back in place, I'm gonna use a superiority die and riposte, since it missed, and take another, use my reaction to get another attack on him. Oh, gonna make sure it's dead.
21 hits. With 12 points of damage, you lash out at still sort of the very center mass of this thing. This tiny shrunken mass almost.
How small is it?
That centers it. It's like it's shrunken
if it's
to
small, if it's small enough, Venom Kenneth is gonna eat it.
Okay. So yeah, as you strike out at the center of the creature with your dagger, you feel yourself strike a killing blow, and then the venom that ensconces you like shoots out along your arm, and begins to consume the creature. You feel it pulling back. You feel sort of, I mean, your connection with venom. You can feel it, like battling with the will of this creature. And then you feel something snap. This connection, not the entire thing. It's like if there was a rope that was pulled taut between you / Venom and this creature, you feel two of the strands snap. And most of it comes back to you. You sort of take back most of the venom that you shot out towards it. But you can see some of what you just sent to it has fed it. Thanks to the glitch that Mr. Goliath Man.
No.
And where is it? Yes, thanks to the glitch that Mr. Goliath Man redeemed in chat. This doesn't take away any of your venom abilities or anything, but you see sort of it absorbs some of the venom into itself, and you can see it writhing and bulging and twisting. And then almost of its own accord, or not of its own accord, unwillingly, it splits itself into two.
I guess one of them's tiny.
There, it's over there.
That one's gonna turn into. Oh boy. And it has rejuvenated somewhat. So that was only a reaction. So it is still your turn.
Right,
but
yeah.
The creature has split itself in two, sort of sucked in some of the very essence of your venom and used it to feed itself. You can see all those little bits that squirmed away, squirmed back into it, and it growls at you. They growl at you. It is your turn, Kenneth.
Right. Okay. Well, we don't like that kind of thing very much. Okay. Well, let's start. Yeah, let's start going at it with the Ripper, I guess. It's the amount of.
Which one? The one in front of you or the one that split off?
I'll go with the original first.
Okay. 30 is a hit.
All right.
Unsurprisingly. 11 points of damage. Your sneak attack will proc on one of these.
Perfect.
Now the Shrek's here. One. Look, every little bit counts.
True. All right. Second attack is a crit.
A crit.
God damn.
For players. In the knee, maximum damage.
Maximum damage. 1d8 plus 7.
So 15 points of damage. The first one you go high, the second one you go low, and sever a good third of this creature from the bottom.
Destroying every part of Mr. Goliath Man's soul right now.
I'll roll a bonus action unarmed strike.
26 hits. Another 8.
And one more for
Another 1. You're up to 63.
Yep, that's it.
The cure. In the other room, DM Dave is saying, yeah, so they've got, it's like, so double would be 2 patties
Yes.
and 2 cheeses. And it goes up from there. Like, you can do, I never did it, but you can do a triple.
Mhm.
You can do, what would you call it, quad?
4x4.
How would it fit,
4x4.
though?
It's really more of a thing like you would,
I feel like something you cut in half, but that sounds almost blasphemous, though.
it's really something more that you do just so you can tell people you know that you did it.
Well, wait, but tell me again though about the. So they get the ingredients from 1,000 islands.
It's like a mysterious region no one's ever been to.
But it's 1,000.
They-
1,000 islands are there.
It's 1,000 islands and in a hidden valley far away.
Mhm.
Fashion.
I'm gonna draw your attention back here. Now, now I'm gonna draw your attention to this stuff I've drawn on the ground. Okay, now look, if you take invisibility and then you make it accessible 10% of the time and you aspect it, that reduces the total cost by 7. And then all you have to do is buy a disadvantage, like say color blindness, for 5, and you paid for it.
But what if you're over 5 feet tall, though?
Then your standard height.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a +0 to your size modifier. And then once that happens, you're going to need to do, well, if you're going to throw stuff, how are you with quadratic equations?
Fantastic.
Okay, all you need are D6s and a pocket calculator. You're ready to go with GURPS.
GURPS.
Earth.
Wow, this fantasy world is so rich. Yeager, back to you.
Okay, so I've seen this thing now multiply. I
Yes.
guess this is the point I will send Zero back for assistance.
All right.
How's it going? Yeah, hungry boy?
Yeah, Zero blinks. Oops. Let's see. Zero would blink across. So let's start him right there. Zero would blink across to there. 30. Across.
I like that we're actually timing this out.
Zero runs back into the room, yipping ferociously.
Oh, hey, boy. That's good to know. Yeah, here you go. All right, I dig around. I find some beef flavored kale, and I give it to him as a treat. He must be hungry.
All right, I'm gonna roll a charisma, or let's see,
I've got animal handling up the wazoo.
a Constitution saving throw.
What the fuck? Oh.
No, let's see, Wisdom saving throw for Zero to see if he follows instructions or if he is tempted. Oh, that's a 7.
That's a chaos. I've ever seen
0.
one.
Oh dear.
Zero immediately starts chowing down.
Okay. You know, Kenneth, I think he. Oh no, Kenneth, where are you? Kenneth? Kenneth?
Oh, right.
Oh, wait a minute. Dave, were we supposed to, like, was Zero supposed to come get us for something?
Yeah, but it's only been like 18 seconds, so they can't have gotten into that much trouble.
That's true. Well, again, you know, in GURPS, that's a 1 second per combat round. That you can get into a lot of trouble. You can go into actual death spiral.
So this
That might be worth
will
checking.
actually play here?
No, it's a game where you make characters you never get to play.
Got it.
That's your job. That's what it's there for. This is the truth they're hiding from you at Steve Jackson Games. Okay. Yeah, but I do think that 18 seconds thing, crap, they could both be like making freaking health checks by now. They might be in trouble.
Yeah, Yeager did say he would send back. All right, Yeager did say he would send back 0 if you needed help or something. Was
Yeah, I
wrong.
mean,
Everything's
everything's fine.
Also, I mean, the two of you are. I'll go.
Bye.
DM Dave stands up and on his.
Take what's her name with you. Here you go.
Nevertech?
Flamey. Yeah, take Nevertech with you.
Yeah, okay.
Nevertech, you're a brave girl. I'm gonna just keep putting band-aids on the carrier.
Yeah, be careful. Listen to your fathers. Be careful.
So he said if we needed backup, we're gonna send the dog. So for backup, you're sending a DM and a child.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yeager, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like. Hey, you're still up. What do you want? You have every NPC in the entire party here. What's up,
I mean, we
Cackle?
got people for a reason, right?
Maybe you should wait. Okay, for what?
All right, I'm gonna start with casting. Ooh, what do I want to do? Do I want to do?
Yep.
OBS tries to keep us down.
Rolled too many net 20s today.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and get us back.
Yeah, that's been fascinating.
All right, I don't have it coming up yet. Is it coming up? Oh, there it is. Okay.
The OBS glitches itself, Goliath, man. It needs no help.
No.
For a certain degree, I'm kind of glad I don't stream because OBS sounds like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, OBS.
You do get what
It's
you
rough.
do get what you pay for.
Yep, that's true. All right, it's not coming back up on mine, but I'm assuming Mr. Goliathman talking to us that it is in fact broadcasting right now. So
Yeah, broadcast looks good. We don't have the map, but we don't need it. I'm not worried about that.
boom, there's the map.
They can imagine. They know what's up.
A mind theater and
Oh, there it is. It's perfect.
All right, so yeah, I wanted to do what did I say? Ensnaring strike. And then
Literally all we heard is I'm going to cast.
And then
it was
dramatic pause.
Cliffhanger. All right, yeah, I'm gonna cast
Okay, ensnaring strike.
Ensnaring strike, and then move up, and then I'm gonna strike.
Yep.
With the sword of Aatrox, I think is what it's called.
Yep.
I'm also going to use my maneuver to do a sweeping attack where I hit another creature within 5 feet within reach.
Okay, so which one are you hitting first?
The one that's closer to me, like directly in front of me.
All right, so the northern one that hasn't been hit yet, you're gonna hit first. That's the one that's gonna potentially be ensnared.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll the hit. Start.
Yeah, let's do that. Where's my sword? There's the sword. 17.
17 hits.
And then we'll do that damage.
Apparently, audio is doubling.
Audio's doubling.
Oh, that's
for
right.
everybody or just one person.
But good
I don't
double
hear it
thing.
for Arian, though. I don't hear it from you guys.
Mr. Goliathman doesn't hear it.
Well, Good
Maybe it's
Devil has 4
it's a
ears.
joke.
Well, let me see
Can I
something.
prank us, Good Devil? Good Devil, you better not. Don't do it, Good Devil.
He's got the stream open twice. The madman.
Ah! He's a madman. Okay, we're good. Yep.
Okay, and then I'm gonna. Ooh, I think I'm gonna fail that strength save. What's the save? I got 14. That is a fail on the strength save. So the one up top is restrained. As you hit it, these vines ensnare it and sort of like squeeze into the black Icarus substance. It is stuck fast.
All right. I will also use my swarm on that one as well.
Okay.
Where's that? That's there. Oh, I did it twice by accident. It's delayed.
I got the first one.
Okay.
And then a superiority dice worth of damage to the bottom one.
Which I think for me is just a D6.
Maybe D8.
Is it D8?
Mine's
Mine's
D8.
D6 because that's I got it from a feat.
Oh. This also means I definitely have not been rolling my D8 extra damage for that.
Well, I mean, it'll automatically do it. It's I think it's dependent on what level you are in fighter. Yeah. Kenneth's is a D8. Yeager's is wizard,
We got it from the feet.
martial adept, D6.
D6.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you took it from a feat.
Yeah, I took it from a feat.
Yeah.
Yeager. So yeah, you're both doing great, sweeties.
All right, so that was all attack 1.
Oh baby.
For attack 2, since I have the sword drawn, can I still use the spectral chains as my second attack? Is that part of that sword?
Sure.
All right, then we'll try to do that to the original one that we were.
The one on the
Yeah.
bottom. So remind me, that is a what? Oh, that's just a ticket.
Yeah, that's just well, I think he's got a 15 DC strength saving throw to break from it.
Okay, 13. He is gonna save
Okay.
that. I barely saved that. Or it, I should say.
And
Got a 13 plus 2.
that should be it.
All right. I made it to hit and a strength save. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to do. I'm gonna take another look at that.
That was almost devastating.
You can send out. Oh no, you don't have to make an attack. I just have to make the strength save.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I saw the plus hit to 4 thing, so I just assumed I had to.
That's so weird. That must be just because I made it crazy. Thanks, D&D Beyond. Okay. And Shrek is going to use the other special feature of his new katana, which is called, I just had it up. He's going to Dimension Slash. So both of the creatures are going to have to make dex saves. The one on the top is going to be at disadvantage because it's restrained by you, Yeager. And that is going to be a hit on, or they both fail. So Shrek absolutely shreds both of them, dealing 31 points of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
As he just this like blast of energy from the sword like dices them. They try to reform as best they can. They both are still technically formed, but they are badly injured. The one on the top let's see. Okay. First thing that happens, Shrek. Ooh. Okay. Yeager. Let's see. Yeah. No. Kenneth.
No.
It wants you.
Yep. That's fair.
Make a wisdom save for me.
Yep. 17.
Another save. As it reaches out, and then I'm gonna say this bottom one that tries to attack you is still at disadvantage for its attacks. It wouldn't have mattered. I did not roll higher than a 6 on 4 dice.
Wow.
So it
Goliath man is back in the house.
would not have mattered as it sends its pseudopods out at you.
What I'll let you do though is I'm gonna tipsy sway. Use my last key point to tipsy sway one of those attacks.
Okay.
I have 2 key points. So one of those attacks is gonna hit the other guy next to him.
Okay. That is oofa doofa. How does it do with that? Really? Crazy. Okay, so it just takes full damage from both of these attacks, both of these damage types.
Nice. Redirecting attacks is fun.
28 points of damage. It's not enough, but as one pseudopod slams out into the other one, you can see like there's almost a shock wave back towards it. There's this sort of like, and they both are greatly diminished.
Nice.
Kenneth, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing. We're gonna keep hitting this thing.
The one directly in front of you.
Yeah.
22 hits.
Keep. That's the wrong weapon. That's fine. Yeah, 11.
You spear through the very core of this thing, the beating core, and begin to absorb it into yourself. If you're attacking the other one, you have advantage.
Okay. The first one died.
The first one, yeah. The first one, you begin as you spear it through the center. The venom greedily begins to absorb it.
Okay. Time to die, you little parasite. I will then, as it's being absorbed, say, tastes like chicken. Not too bad. And then roll to hit the other one.
That's with advantage, as it is restrained by Yeager. Let's see if you get a crit. I don't think it matters. Okay, 30 is a hit. Yeah, with another 12 points of damage, you destroy the other one, and Kenem absorbs every last bit of this black Icarus liquid.
I drink your milkshake.
Is that healthy?
Shrek shakes his head, blinks his eyes, and looks over at the two of you. Then very quickly sheathes his weapon.
Well,
I thought you guys were taking a nap.
we were.
And then DM Dave runs up like, a battle cry. As DM Dave charges, and then comes to a screeching halt at the edge of the puddle.
Yeah.
You guys need help?
We took care of it. I do think that this room might be better suited. Looks more defensible. So if we want to bring everybody this way, we can rest in here.
Okay, sure. DM Dave relays the message that Kenneth and Co have found it's going to be more cramped, but certainly there's only the one entrance or exit here.
I'll help get people over the big slimy bits.
Yeah. Yeah, between you and Kenneth, you can get everybody in everybody in safely. I'm just gonna move everybody to one. Oh shoot.
Woo!
I'll show the Cure and Yeager what I found out about the
totally wasn't revealed to me
lepers.
at all.
Yeah, Kakarol gets set in one corner to nap away. Can you all still see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
DM Dave in the corner picks up a sort of piece of fabric that's still a little bit. Well, no, it's perfectly clean. Now that Kenneth absorbed all of Riot, but DM Dave sort of snaps out this little cape, considers it, and then throws it around his neck.
And you get
Because it's from Chad. Chad told me. Chad told me I get it.
Because Chat's a Chat. Yeah, Chat is a jealous god.
Chet seems to be supporting a little bit of favoritism.
Well, do you worship Chad?
I don't know. Chet hasn't done much for me yet.
So I don't know what to tell you. Chad keeps giving me stuff. Finders keepers.
I worship the one true Lord, Mises Mice.
Yeah.
Huh?
So what
right.
color or what number did you end up doing?
So right now the green light is under the furthest left configuration, the one that's labeled 1.
Okay.
Other than that, and the golden lever is still locked in the up position. Other than that, everything is exactly as you see it on that diagram.
I wouldn't mind fighting with the red dial.
I think I want to push. I think we should push the blue button.
Why don't we
first.
take the rest first and let's
Can we push and hold one first and then touch a dial?
because the last time something it just attacked us, so maybe let's.
Oh no, that had nothing to do with these levers.
Oh.
That
the personal
attacked me
thing.
completely out of the blue.
Well, I just know with that aboleth, a lot of running around. We should probably let our guys get a little bit time to patch up a little.
Yeah, let's take a little nap.
Wait, so is there black dragon semen in here or what?
There is the gray aboleth ooze is taking over this whole bottom right corner of the room. But there is enough room. I mean, you're gonna have to cuddle.
So where's that stuff come from, guys?
It's from an aboleth.
Do we have? Oh.
If you
Okay.
examine, you can see it seems to almost be seeping out of the rock itself.
Yeah, I wanted to know, does that imply that this thing just comes around and poops every so often?
You cast your mind back to the level where the beholder was that had that slime. You think it's more of just it's a side effect. This creature has been in this area for so long that its aura has contaminated the whole I mean, parts of all of these areas.
Okay, so this is sort of like some sort of
No, Kenneth would. I mean, Yeager would know that an aboleth, first of all, could not fit in this room. Big. Second of all, it is an aquatic creature. It can come up to the surface, but it can't like get out and walk around.
Okay, because I was thinking something that liquid that comes out during a dream.
Shit.
Something it emits in the night. You know, that kind of thing.
Like almost like a nocturnal thing, right?
Yeah, nocturnal thing.
Will, nerd out
Something
a little bit.
emits.
Well, I mean, they have really sharp teeth, and their hides can be used to make cloak of the mantis, which manta ray, which allows you to breathe underwater. It's yeah, there's some.
I got it.
Oh, let's get one of these babies.
I gotta pee.
They're big though. They're big.
I need help getting across this.
Oh, I do have this cap of water breathing. Might help.
Wait, you're all gonna go down there right
we're
now.
gonna do it
Can
right
we rest for?
I
I'm
gotta go
wondering if-
pee, and the only spot I could think of was right there.
You gonna pee on the aboleth ooze?
I don't know. We don't know if he's even here.
Oh, now it
I think
has.
you're trying to stick it between the crack.
Now the aboleth has your flavor.
Yeah.
I have itch
I mean, how
flavor.
many things in here
Thanks.
hasn't tried to eat the cure though?
Yeah, the whole building trying to eat me.
But I'll take
Cure
watch.
for dinner.
I gotta work on some stuff anyway.
Okay. I definitely need to nappy nap.
All right, Yeager, you're on first watch.
It's like Dreamcatcher. Ah!
I was in the middle of.
Yeah, the cure. You pee into the little
Crack.
into the crack. You can see there's almost like a little bit of bioluminescence that react. Like if you've ever seen those videos from, I don't know where it is, but those beaches where like every wave,
the algae,
causes that little algae bloom. It looks like that, but just in the little ripples you leave.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was just from how acidic my pee was.
Who can say? All right.
Then he's gonna reach out.
So you all sort of make yourselves as comfortable as you can in this.
Having ingested the stuff, I feel oddly drawn to it.
In this cramped room. The cure dangerously close to the pool in the corner. Yeager, you stay up for the first watch. What are you working on?
I'm working on turning that old froghemoth tentacle into a maul.
So you're going through this process of almost tanning the. I assume this is a long rest, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Mr. Goliath
guys
made this
need it.
curious. Long rest. So
I was probably Kenneth's probably just gonna short rest and then we can take second watch.
okay.
Because it should be fine afterwards.
It's for Dave's. Oh, but Dave's intelligence is gonna go back down. Poor Dave. As Dave sleeps, his forehead is slowly deflating.
I'm gonna watch that as I'm doing this stuff with you.
Out of the
creepy.
corner of your eye.
Make sure nothing weird happens as a result.
It's just sort of this steady, like this.
Might poke it with a stick gently.
Dave stirs and grunts and says, "I'll do animal fries, extra spread," and then turns back. So Yeager, you're working on this, and I guess Kenneth, if you're only taking a short rest, you don't necessarily have to be asleep.
Right.
What would you be doing with your sort of downtime?
Probably just hanging out. I don't have anything.
Are you watching what
Okay.
Yeager's doing?
Yeah, probably.
What's the process of turning this tentacle into something you can use as a weapon?
Yeah, there's gonna be some like I guess sort of like petrification, like dehydration process to make it a little bit more firm.
Like curing almost. Leatherizing.
And probably shaving it down a little bit because it's got to be formed more like a hammerish type form.
Yeah.
It's girthy.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna have both of you make a perception check for me with disadvantage.
Oh. Woo! Woo!
You do still have your
My inspiration. Yeah.
your inspiration if you want to use
We'll
it.
do that.
I'm not saying you have to. Just want to remind you.
It's almost the end, so.
It's 7:52.
Eight minutes left.
All right.
All right.
Add 4 to that.
Okay. Okay. So Yeager, you're pretty engrossed in this process.
I take pride in my work.
Yeah. And maybe I don't know. Maybe you're explaining what you're doing to Kenneth as you're doing the process, what it's going to turn out to be.
Yeah. Plus, I'm also distracted by Dave's head shrinking.
Yeah. And
Said hold the light. Said hold the light steady.
But even still, even with the concentration that you hold on your craft, you hear just the faintest sound of stone scraping on stone, or actually I guess it would be metal scraping on stone. And you see immediately you're like snapped into high alert. This is why you take watches. You're on high alert. And you scan the room. You don't see anything. Maybe you peer down the passageway, and then as you back to the center of the room, you notice that the control panel has slid about 6 inches to the south, to the left.
Did that just move?
And there is a narrow gap. And as you turn around and clock this, the whole thing slides back into place.
Did you see that move? Pretty sure that thing just moved.
See
That whole thing.
what move?
Right back.
What?
That whole panel. I'm gonna go over and see if I can move it again.
You push on it every which way. You examine it thoroughly, and you can't make it move. You don't. I mean, I'm assuming you're not touching any of the controls. You're just trying to like push it.
Just the pedestal itself.
Yeah, the pedestal itself doesn't budge when you.
All right.
When you push on.
So with my blind sight, I know I can see invisible if it's within 10 feet of me. I'm gonna do a quick perimeter check around the room as well.
Yeah. Okay. You scan around, taking a quick lap around the lectern, scanning every corner. Nothing invisible came out.
Mysterious was closer.
Or I mean, you would have seen it go in as well.
Right.
You nothing that your blind sight would catch took advantage of that.
Up to the ooze now, though.
If you're staying up later, keep an eye on this, because this
Okay.
moved. Something moved, and it came back, but it moved. I'm not crazy.
All right. If you say so. A lot of crazy people say that though.
Do they?
It's like the first thing they always say.
I really haven't met any.
That's the second thing they say.
This isn't going well for me.
That's the third.
Eventually, you settle back down, finish off your work on the tentacle, and take the rest of your night's rest. Kenneth, you keep an eye on things for the rest of the night. Nothing happens. It is an uneventful rest of the night. And everyone can take a long rest.
In the morning time, I'm going to let everybody know what happened with that pedestal and swear I'm not crazy still.
In the corner, DM Dave spins his little wheel. Okay. DM Dave rolled polymorph again. I think last time that did Scraaaahhhd. I think this time it's gonna be himself. So DM Dave is going to wake up. I'm gonna say, let's see. Let's look at polymorph. What was DM Dave dreaming about? He was dreaming about burgers.
Oh god, did he turn into a burger?
Mhm.
He turned into an In-N-Out burger?
Uh,
Oh, that'd be awful.
into a new
DM.
form. Any beast.
DM Dave was eaten by Scraaaahhhd.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna get
Whose
weird.
challenge rating is, it has to be a beast equal to or less than the target's level. So DM Dave, what's DM Dave's level?
What is the
Dave is level 5.
Exactly?
Like a CR paw?
Yeah, so we gotta go
You turn into a monkey fish. You turn into a squirrel.
beast.
You turn into a giant spider. You
5,
kill you on
5.
sight, though.
Yeah.
You turn into a wolf.
It might just be a cow.
You are thinking about
Beef,
free
right.
hamburger.
Looking
So-
beefy.
As DM Dave wakes up, from his refreshing long rest. He spins the wheel almost by habit. He looks down on it. His eyes go wide, and then.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
I think that's a good place to leave it for tonight.
Yep.
Well, that happened.
Well, thank you to our wonderful cast and our GM, and to our audience for all of your participation this evening. Special shout out to Mr. Glythan for all those redeems. And if you enjoyed that and haven't already, but hit that follow button down at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. And then check out some of the other games that we play throughout the week. Like tomorrow at 8:30, we return for Star Trek Bajor Rising, Free Will Tied Hands. After making a few discoveries and getting the SS Talisman back online, the team resumes their mission to the Bajoran camp. Some members of the mission team may find that there are limits to even the capabilities of Starfleet. Other team members may find that before one problem can be solved, another problem is to be uncovered. So come tune in tomorrow night and see which is which. Then Tuesday night at 8 p.m., we will have an episode of Off the Rails. And if anybody in particular wants to join me for a little bit of just chatting with our audience, those have been going pretty fun, pretty well. And it's open to anybody who wants to participate. Then Wednesday at 8 p.m., we return to Dungeons of Drakkenheim. Leave your statues behind. Our adventurers are one fewer as they delve deeper into the outskirts of Drakkenheim. Will the infamous city claim yet another party member? Or will the adventurers abscond with enough delirium to prove themselves worthy of the time of many factions that lie in wait? Tune in to find out how that plays out. Then Thursday at 8:30, we're still not quite sure. We're going to look at maybe either doing either another Off the Rails or another Jackbox night. So again, if anybody is interested in participating, swing on by. Friday, we're going to be off this week. I believe some of our cast is going to be MIA this Friday. So, and then we return next Sunday with some more Tomb of Annihilation. So, thanks everybody again. I'm gonna be pulling up a raid here in just a second.
Raid! Simon's been raiding like DJs lately. They're more fun to just drop in.
It's always a party. It's always a party.
It's always a party.
Yeah, we have a couple DJ friends that we hang out with a lot. We got to hang out with DJ Koi and Kobe Lax and Bamley DJ and Wicked Weasel. But tonight we'll be raiding Single Step Gaming with their Space Donia game. So, hang out for the raid, help us support tabletop roleplay streams. And with that, we'll see everybody next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, Uncivil Union showed up.